What's up, guys? It's your boy Kazaris back with another fun little deck profile, and today we have Mermails. I am extremely excited. We just got the brand new Abyss Teus and then Deep Sea Diva, and Teus is much better than Megalo, especially in a game like Duel Links, because it has not quite as hefty of a discard cost. Before we were to play Mermails, we would have to discard 2 with Megalo, and it's just in a game where you only start with 4 cards to begin with. It's just too hefty of a discard cost, and if your opponent interrupts it in any way, then you pretty much lose from there because you just lost 2 cards and they stopped your play to attack them. So with Teus, however, you only have to discard 1 to trigger his effect, which will still be able to trigger the Atlanteans, and the Teus will search you a level 4 or lower Mermail, which will replace the card you just discarded, as well as get you a level 7 body on the board. So we're playing Beatdown for that. Now we still have the 1 Megalo, because Megalo is now summonable off of Lind or Sphere, and you're still able to tribute a water monster and get an effect of one of the Atlanteans, and then Beatdown Boost can push them to 3,000, and you can have a 3,000 monster that can attack twice. So it's still a very good card to finish games, and even if you draw it, you can still discard 2 sometimes to search the Sphere, which is a good search. Much better searches than the Equips, because the Equips were just, they had to negate the first thing that was activated for whatever type you used, and then they would fall off, and then the attack boost was irrelevant, and then if they had something like Canada to stop the Megalo, then you couldn't even equip anything anyway. So Sphere is a much better target. So Megalo is still decent, but just not worth playing multiple. So just a 3 Teus, 1 Megalo. I want to open Teus much more than Megalo. And then the 2 Abyss Soldier. So this is a cool tech. So this was played back in the Citadel Well days, then kind of fell off. But now that Destruction is worse because of things like Diamond Core and Neos Fusion and Shien, or Fuma rather, I'd rather have cards that bounce, just like Abyss Soldier. And you have to discard a water monster to use its effect. Targets any card on the field and bounces it. And then you're able to trigger the water monster that you discard, which are the Atlanteans here, which hopefully will be the majority of the time what you want to be discarding. So I'm playing 2 of them. I just want to see it. I was thinking about playing a Dragon Ice, however, it doesn't do anything really. When your opponent special summons a monster, you can special summon it by discarding a water from your hand or grave. So you can discard one of the Atlanteans here, but like I was saying, Destruction still isn't good. So cool, it's a hand trap. You can do it on your opponent's turn, but Destruction just isn't fantastic. I'd rather have Abyss Soldier to bounce. And if I was playing the Dragon Ice, I'd cut one of the Abyss Soldier, and I want to open Abyss Soldier in majority of the time. Like I want to see Dragon Ice sometimes, but if I play one of each, then I have the same chance to open either one of them, but I want to see Abyss Soldier more than I see Dragon Ice. So maybe in the future I'll play with it. Dragon Ice is good for synchros because it's a level 5. It's easy to make level 7s and level 9s with Diva, especially Quarion Gandrax, because 2 Divas, and Dragon Ice is a level 9 with 2 tuners. So that's a cool play there. However, Dragon Ice just at 1 copy, you're just not going to see it very often, and you can only control 1 Dragon Ice, so that's why it's not worth playing multiples. So moving on to Diva, fantastic card. When it's summoned, you summon a level 3 or lower Sea Serpent from your deck. So that is either Infantry or Marksman here. It is a level 5 Synchro Play with Marksman. It is a level 9 Synchro Play with one of the 7s here, Megalo or Teus. It is a level 7 Synchro Play with Infantry, Marksman, and Diva. And it is a level 6 Synchro Play with 2 Infantry and Diva. So normally it would be hard to summon 3 of these little guys to get your level 6 and 7 plays. However, Infantry allows you an additional normal summon of a level 4 or lower Sea Serpent. So you can summon Diva, summon Infantry from deck, and then normal summon an additional Marksman or Infantry from your hand, and that is a level 6 or 7 Synchro. Very cool play there. All of your synchros are fantastic, and I will get into them in a second. The 1 Pike, this is searchable off of Teus. You can discard one of the Atlanteans, summon Teus, and then search Pike. Trigger one of the Atlanteans' effect to destroy something, and then summon Pike, discard another Atlantean for instance, and then search a Marksman or a Lind or a Gund. Just keep your advantage while triggering all your effects to play through your opponent's board. Very cool. I like it as a 1-of. And then it's summonable off of Lind in the end phase as well, to use one of the Atlanteans and destroy your opponent's stuff during their end phase. So cool stuff there. 2 Lind, and as well as 2 Sphere. So Lind is what you're going to be summoning off of Sphere the majority of the time, because Sphere has a drawback where the monsters that you summon, its effects are negated and is destroyed during the next end phase of when you activate it. So in order to bypass that effect, you're going to be summoning Lind, and then you'll be destroying Lind, and then when Lind is destroyed on the field by anything, you can summon a Mermail from your deck. So that's how you're going to be summoning all of your high-level monsters and keeping them on the field. You're going to be summoning Lind off a Sphere, which is the connecting piece, and then summoning Megalo to then use its effect. Very good card. I like 2 Sphere, 2 Lind. I don't like multiples because I want to be able to make plays on my turn. I don't want to have to just set cards and wait for my opponent to attack into them. So I feel like that ratio is perfect. 2 marksmen. It is worse, slightly worse than infantry, mainly because set cards are not as prevalent as face-up cards. So in its secondary effect, it also isn't good. When it deals battle damage, you can summon an Atlantean from your deck except itself, but infantry has 0 attack, so there's no point to summon it in the battle phase. 3 infantry, as I was saying earlier, face-up cards are much better to destroy than set cards, much easier to destroy, and it gives you an additional normal summon, so both of its effects are better than marksman. However, marksman is searchable off of pike, so that is something to note as well. And set cards are still good to destroy. The 1 gunned, it is searchable off of Teus. It's better mid-late game when you have cards to summon off of it in the graveyard. When it's discarded by anything, you can summon a Mermail from the grave. So pretty cool. When you've already used Megalo, you can just summon it back with gunned, use it again. And then the 2 Sphere. So this is a search target for Megalo, or you can just hard draw it, which is what you want to be doing normally, and then summon Lind from deck, etc. So that's the deck. I am not sold on it. I just think this is a very good way to play it, but there are a ton of ways to play water. There's Synchro variants, there's White Aura Dolphin Turbo, there's Citadel Whale, there's Swap Frog and Undyne. There are just so many water monsters to abuse now that there's just a ton of ways to play it, and I hope to bring you guys a ton of water decks in the future. Moving on to the Synchros, Vermilion Dragon Mech, the best level 9 currently, summonable off of Diva and Teus or Megalo, very good to play. Black Rose Dragon, summonable off of Diva, Infantry, and Marksman, as well as Gungnir. There's different situations where either will be good. It's good to have both options, so just both of them there. And then Armades, which is Diva and Marksman, very good play. It's an offensive play off of Diva. Or Samsara, which is the defensive play off of Diva. This deck has trouble going first because you don't want to discard all the cards in your hand to summon stuff and then have them all die during your opponent's turn. You want to be able to utilize them, especially with the infantries. They're only good if your opponent has stuff, so it's better to go second. So Samsara is a decent turn 1 play. You can thieve it into Marksman and then summon the Samsara. Then if Samsara dies, summon something back from the grave. So that's a good defensive play right there. And then the 1 White Aura Dolphin, this card is fantastic. This is how you will be dealing with Red Eye Slash Dragon. You'll summon infantry, additional normal summon Diva, and then summon a second infantry from deck, and then make White Aura Dolphin. And now this card reads, once per turn, you can target a face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes half of its original attack. Now, normally, Red Eye Slash will be able to negate this. However, its second effect is, if this card you control is destroyed by your opponent's card, bad battle, or card effect, you can banish a water from your grave and summon it back from the graveyard as a tuner. That is not once per turn. If your opponent has 3 slash equips, you can summon White Aura Dolphin, banish or attempt to target and reduce. They can negate, banish water, summon it back. You need the 3 materials to summon it to begin with, so you can summon it back 3 times, get rid of every single equip they have, and then half its attack a final time, and then attack over the Slash Dragon. It is a great card. Really good with dealing with blue eyes. They can't out it. It's just so good. They need non-targeting destruction to out it, something to bounce it. Like Dual Wield is a good out to it, but there are not a ton of good things in the meta that can deal with it easily. So that's the deck. Let's get into some duels. Alright, Taya Gardner. Not sure what to expect. Holy Guard or Dual Standby. Maybe it's a mono stun. A mono Awado. So it's not Dual Standby. Okay, so that's interesting. Like I said, this deck likes to go second. It sucks that we have this hand, but there's no reason to commit anything. Like I don't want any of this to. I don't want to lose any advantage. That's the thing with water decks. You need to keep things in your hand to discard. So there's no reason to commit anything here. Right, so Amazonas, I don't know why. So I'm going to be able to bounce the Swordswoman and pop a set on the following turn. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm going to summon the Abyss Soldier here. No delay. So Marksman, so bounce, Marksman effect, destroy. So straight full health, straight flush. Huh. Alrighty. Draining Shield. Alright, this is a meme deck apparently. Not very good, but that's fine. We're just going to slowly gain some advantage here. Whoa, what is going on? Really? What the hell, dude? Oh, this is cool. So we have Diva Infantry, so we can go for White Aura Dolphin, right? And we're going to use Dolphin's effect to attempt to half the Slash Dragon by targeting it. Slash Dragon can then destroy, but then we can use Dolphin's effect to banish something from the grave and summon it right back, and then use it again. So, pretty cool there. That's what we're going to do. However, he's going to have DD Warrior attached. That's not good. Or we can Soldier discarding infantry and target. He'll negate, and then infantry will discard, or infantry will then destroy. No, I think I like that other play better. Wait, let me read Dolphin real quick. Dolphin once per turn. Yeah, so they're both soft once per turn. So once the first Dolphin leaves the field and I banish something from the graveyard to summon it back, I can then pretty much refresh its effects and use it again. So level 6 synchro. Dolphin, bang, bang, bang. Activate effect. Destroy it, boy. Come on. Cool. Dolphin effect. Banish. Send it back. Dolphin effect. Activate beatdown. Attack for 13. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. Now we'll just do that every single turn. If he summons another slash and equips something else, summon Dolphin back, attempt to half, he'll negate, Dolphin effect again, summon it back, attempt to half. Oof. Abyss Soldier, this is game. So 18 and 27 is game. Cool. Cool, cool. And that's that. 45. Bada bing. So yeah, Dolphin is very good against Red Eyes. However, if they're smart and they just let it resolve and they have like something like Power of the Guardians on it, then I can't destroy it. But I can deal a good bit of damage because its attack will become 1400. So I can potentially do some damage. But anyway, that's the very good first exemplary duel. Let's get into another one. Loomis and Umbra. Please don't be pre-nerf Subterra. Win and I'll gain a rank. Nice. Duel. Decent hand. We're going second, which is optimal. We can Teus effect, discard infantry, search a level, search Gund. Then Pike can discard Guns. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So all set. Okay, so he's got a... Excuse me. So does he have Stygo Kraken in his hand? Yeah, alright, well. Pre-nerf Subterras, that sucks. But if we lose, I don't have to count the I don't have to count it. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna start with Pike. This Pike will allow me to search the Marksman, and then we can discard Marksman with Teus and pop the Stygo Kraken. So that's how we're going to deal with that. We're not going to be able to make use of Infantry's effect, however, we're going to be able to search the important Marksman, which is how we're going to get ourselves out of this mess. And Teus will search, so Chain Block, Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. You can chain... Sure, chain final battle, I don't care. Still gonna die. It says destroy that target. Okay, yep. Search Legund. I could go for game. I could try to go for game. So that'll be 3600. Huh, interesting. I mean, I'm assuming he has final battle face down and probably Canada. So no. Either way, I don't think we have a game. I'm just gonna hold on to my resources. Because if you blow your load too early and you don't kill him, then Water has a hard time recovering. So I'm just gonna chill. So I think we could have gone for game, but there's no reason to risk it because we're already in a good position. And if he kills Teus, we can Teus effect, discard Gun, summon back the Teus that just died, and then double beat down, get them both to 2300. Okay, he's just gonna scoot. All right, easy enough. Alright, pre-nerf Subterra was not an issue. Cool. To the next one. Rank up. Nice. Bandit Queef. Mako Tsunami. Mako Tsunami. Mythic Depths. Good hand. We have a white aura dolphin synchro. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so time to think. So we can go infantry into diva into another infantry, and that is dolphin. Or we can go pike, discard infantry, search marksman, infantry, pop Umi, and then Teus discard marksman, pop one of his back row, and search for next turn. I think that's better. Yeah, I think that's better. Dang it. Infantry is mandatory? That stinks. Okay. So I was going to say, we would have 18 and 22 on the field if we left Umi face up, but infantry has to destroy it. That's okay. It might be sea stealth attack face down. I don't know. But it's chainable back row, so I'm not worried about it being drowning or anything, so I'm just going to destroy the monster and try and force the back row. Teus effect. This is why we like going second. Utilize our infantry, or our Atlanteans, jeez. Utilize the Atlanteans, gain as much advantage as possible. Now all of a sudden he has 3 and we have 5. Oh, it was Lind. Ooh. What can he summon? Pike? Pike effect? Ooh, lead. Oof. That sucks. Alright, we're gonna pass. That's alright, we have a Lind of our own through Abyss Sphere, and we have Deep Sea Diva synchro play. Yeah, we got stuff. We got some stuff. Nothing to worry about. That might be Sea Stealth attack face down. Yeah. Man, I'm tired. Abyss Sphere. He's just going to go to battle phase, it's fine. We're going to use the sphere in the end phase just so we can summon the Megalo. Oh, he's going to sphere. Interesting. Summoning Lind. Okay. Prismatic. Nice. It's going to crash. This way he gets Megalo. Okay. So he did it that way so that the Megalo wouldn't die in the end phase. And he'd be able to keep it on the field. That was smart. However, we are going to be able to get a Megalo of our own. Oh, Pike. Okay. Pike discard infantry, I guess. Yeah, okay. And he's pop Teus. Okay, that's fine. Now he's going to attempt to attack with Pike. And we're just going to sphere. And block the attack. Cool, cool. Teus, or Lind in defense. Now whether he attacks or doesn't matter. We're going to be able to destroy it in the end phase. Lind effect, summoning the Megalo. Yes. Now we can summon infantry off the Diva, and the Megalo effect tribute infantry, get us 2 attacks and destroy one of his cards. That's cool. Or we can go for a Mateys. Double beatdown and just clear both that way. However, so how much is this attack? To Diva's 200 attacks. So that'll be pop 11, 20. That's game. Cool. That's exact lethal. Well, he has 38, so infantry has to be an attack because Megalo has to tribute an attack position. Water monster. Activate effect. Infantry destroy the lead. Activate. Now that's going to be 11 over Pike and 27 to the face. And even if it was at 4,000, we still had 200 with Diva. So, bang, bang, easy enough. That's why Megalo is still definitely a good card to play, because you summon it from the deck, you don't have to use it as a shitty effect to summon from hand, and you can still finish games just like that. So let's go on. Let's do one more. Sartorius Kumar. Interesting. This might be that FTK running around. We'll see. We're going second. Very good hand. We have Abyss Soldier to deal with 2 cards, or we have, okay, interesting. Teus off the top. Is that game? No. It's not quite game. Well, I don't have to summon. I don't have to summon Abyss Soldier right away. I can just Teus, discard Marksman, bait back row, pop one, bait the other one, search something off Teus. If he destroys the Teus, I can search Gund to summon the Teus back. Teus effect. Let's see what he chains here, if anything. Pikaia, Paleozoics. Interesting. So he kept a Canadian hand, so he probably has a Canadian set. That's a good assumption. I search Gund. Now Diva can summon Marksman from deck, and then make Vermilion with Teus, and then Vermilion is 27 and Marksman is 14. So we can pop this other back row. See what happens here. Yeah. Yep. Probably a Canadian. Well, if you Canadian the Diva, that would stink. But he didn't, so we're good. Making mech. Guessing he's got a Canadian. Or yeah, I mean, I guess you can wait for me to use Vermilion effect and get rid of one of my resources in the grave. That's fine. Banish Diva, pop. Let's see. What you got, buddy? Yep, Canadian, like I said. There's no reason he would keep his only Canadian in hand to use with Pikaia. It's not worth it. Now, if he had 2, that would be understandable. Now he's going to chain and summon one from the grave. So I think no matter what, we couldn't have killed him. There was no way to play around that, especially since he had Canadian and a way to summon from grave. Actually, well, if we targeted the Canadian with the first Marksman, that would have been better. Forced it early, but he still would have had a summon off of the Pikaia, and I don't think we would have been able to kill him. So, regardless, gets another turn. His 4 cards to my 5. Still the same. He's gonna set 2 more. Okay. Let's think about this for a second. I can Soldier, discard Diva, bounce it back row, and then Vermilion can banish the Diva that I just discarded to deal with the other one. That's good there. Okay, so nothing to chain. So these are all battle traps then. Bouncing, popping. Got him. Let's do it. Yep, all battle traps. Nice. And even if he has a Spheric Reaver or some shit, that's game. Easy. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed. The deck is very fun, very strong monsters, and synchro plays all around. Very good deck. I enjoyed it a lot. Like I was saying earlier, I don't believe this is the best way to play it. There are a ton of ways to play water decks now, and I hope to bring you guys as many as I can think of. So I will see you in the next one. Peace.